Here's how to be more productive in your day. So first thing you can do is time blocking. This helped me very early on in my journey in online business. But basically what you do is you write out all the hours of the day and you say, okay, like if I wake up at 7 a.m., from 7 a.m. to 7:30, I am going to shower, I'm going to brush teeth, do all that stuff, get dressed, and then from 7:30 to 8 a.m., I'm going to make breakfast, I'm going to eat breakfast, and then like 8 o'clock to 8:10, I'm going to visualize my dream life, then 8:10 to 8:20, I'm going to read a book, read 10 pages, and you basically plan out your entire day by writing out every single thing that you're doing. Now, the problem with this is one pitfall is that obviously certain things can come up during your day that you may not plan for. And so you have to be flexible with your schedule. As with anything, you have to be flexible in life because not everything's going to go exactly according to plan. And that's okay. That's part of the fun of it. If everything did go according to plan, then it wouldn't be that much fun. Life would be too predictable. And we need the spontaneous and excitement that we get from the variety of life. But time blocking can be very beneficial for you, especially if you're on a tight schedule and you have all of these things that you have to manage. This can be really helpful for you to just make your life that much more easier to navigate. And another thing you can do is cut out the non-essentials. Less is more. And the same is true for this. There are really only a few essential things in your day that you need to do. Do you really need to check email? Do you really need to tweak your logo on your business's website, today? Do you really need to change the colors on your website? Do you really need to, scroll on Instagram for 10 minutes right after waking up? Like, you don't need to do these things. And when you cut them out of your life and only focus on the essentials, then you will have so much more time available for those essentials and also free time for yourself. And so, like, for example, for online business, for me in e-commerce, I realized, unfortunately, very late that I had been avoiding certain things in my business, and I had been doing smaller tasks to avoid and procrastinate doing the bigger thing. The bigger thing was advertising. I was running Facebook and Instagram advertisements, and I was not good at advertising. I sucked at it, and because of that, I linked so much pain to doing it. I didn't want to do it. I knew I should because that's how I would get new customers in the door, but I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to create new advertisements. I didn't want to take the time to learn about advertising and how to do it because I'd already spent thousands of dollars on it, and it was just so painful for me to face that again. And so I distracted myself with all these little things like tweaking my logo, changing the colors of my website, creating more emails, basically doing everything except for advertising. And I started my e-commerce journey on January 18th of 2020. And now the time of recording this video, it's like April 18th, 2023. And I realized this, late last year. And so it took me so long. My point is, it took me so long. It took me almost 3 years to realize what I was doing. And I don't want you guys to waste 3 years of your life like I did before realizing that, because I wasted so much time, so many hours, hundreds of hours gone, wasted because I had procrastinated and been doing the wrong things over and over and over again. And it's no wonder why I wasn't succeeding. It's no wonder why nothing was working. And I got so frustrated, so pissed off, and just so stressed and overwhelmed because I was like, what am I doing wrong? And it didn't come to me until I really sat down and realized one day that, wow, I've been avoiding this for so long. I hadn't created a single new advertisement in like a few months, and it's no wonder why I wasn't succeeding. So have awareness, find out, sit down right now and figure out, okay, what am I avoiding? What am I trying to escape? Because all the things like scrolling on Instagram, watching TV, video games, overeating, eating junk food, going to the gym even, different things like that can all be an escape for us to escape from doing the things that we need to get done. And it's because we link so much pain to it that we don't want to face it. And we've been avoiding it for so long that it just becomes habitual. It becomes automatic because we've done it so much. So find out right now what it is that you're avoiding. Truly, like, stop this video right now and figure out what it is that you're avoiding, because we're always there's always something that we're avoiding usually. And I want you to find that right now, because I don't want you to waste your life like I did. I wasted over 3 years until I finally figured it out. I don't want that to be you. That can't be you. That's why I make these videos for you guys, so that way you guys don't make the same mistakes that have cost me so much time and money. I don't want you guys to waste your time or waste your money or waste your Christmases and your birthdays working on something and realizing that it's not the thing that you need to be doing. So find that out right now. Find out what it is you're avoiding right now. Figure out what are the 3 most essential things in my business or in my life that I should be doing. Figure those out, write those down. And then after that, figure out what are the things that I've been doing to avoid this. What are the things that are not productive in my life? Like, no BS, start with the easy ones, like scrolling on Instagram every morning, just playing video games, watching TV, all of this stuff. Even realize, like, are you spending extra time at the gym to avoid going back home and working on your online business? Are you using this, positive habit, it's a good habit to go to the gym, but are you using it as an escape to avoid the things that you need to be doing? And if so, that doesn't mean you have to cut out gym entirely. It just means, okay, maybe you need to cut back a little bit on the time you spend at the gym, and you need to face those problems that you've been avoiding. Now, I'm going to make it real easy, or I'm going to show you guys the easy way to face your problems, because that sounds so scary. Like, for me, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I have to create like a bajillion ads, and I have to spend all this money and all this time researching it and creating ads, and it's just like, it was so overwhelming in my mind, right? So make it so easy on you guys. Start small, make it so easy to follow through, because once you make it so easy to follow through, it will feel easy and it will be fun for you to do it. And even if you start small to begin with, and even if it's, not like that productive, like if you only work on business for 15 minutes in a day, even though that may not be the most productive time of your life, that doesn't matter, because you're getting momentum from it. You are reinforcing that habit, and most importantly, you are enjoying the habit. You are having fun with it, because you are celebrating afterwards that, hey, I did it. I said I was going to do something and I did it. And you reward yourself for that, and you give yourself pleasure for doing it. So find out what it is that you need to do, and then work on it for just 15 minutes today. 15 minutes today, and that's it. You are done for the day. So if you're working on your online business and you realize you've been avoiding advertising like I have, then say, okay, I'm going to learn about Facebook ads. I'm going to watch a YouTube video, or I'm going to create an ad for 15 minutes. Just work on it for 15 minutes, and then I am done. Then stop. Once that 15 minutes is up, set a timer. Once it's up, then shut off your computer. You're done for the day, and celebrate that. Jump up and down like, yes, let's go, dude. We did it. Like, outstanding job. Give yourself a pat on the back or a high five, whatever it is you got to do to give yourself pleasure for that. Even though it sounds silly or stupid to do this stuff, like give yourself a high five or, say, let's go, dude. It matters so much, because when you acknowledge yourself for doing something, that gives you pleasure. That makes you feel good about yourself. That makes you feel like you've done something productive, because you have, because you are reinforcing the habit. Like I said, you are making it easy to follow through. So therefore, it's going to be more enjoyable to do this habit than if you force yourself to work 8 hours a day for 5 days a week or whatever on it. And when you start small this way, 1, you are more careful with your time, and 2, you're more careful, so that way, if you tried to force yourself to do 8 hours of working on your online business, you may actually be procrastinating during more than half of that time. You may be quote unquote researching Facebook ads and then watch a funny YouTube video every now and then, and that wasted a lot of my time. So make it so easy for you guys. Like, I remember, like, I use this example myself. I had been procrastinating all week early on my e-commerce journey, and And so I told myself, okay, you know what? We're not going to try and do this like all day or whatever. Work for 15 minutes on business and that's it. And I did it. And it wasn't the most productive time, but I did it. And that's what mattered. And I celebrated that. I gave myself a reward afterwards. I said, like, let's go, dude. Like, now I get to go watch my favorite show, or now I get to go have my favorite meal. Whatever it is, reward yourself after it, because that gives you pleasure. And when you give yourself pleasure for doing something, then that will make your habit last long term, because you have pull motivation. You're being pulled to do it automatically, instead of having to push yourself to do it, to, just say, like, just do it, bro. Like, like, just push through and do it. That will burn yourself out. That's what you don't want to do. That's why people say business is so hard. That's why they say advertising is so hard, because they keep pushing themselves to do it instead of giving them pleasure for doing it and, enjoying the process. When you enjoy the process, then you're automatically pulled to do it. You'll want to do it more. And when you want to do something, when it's fun for you to do, then your entire life changes. Then it'll be so much more exciting in business and your life, because you'll get the results you want faster, and most importantly, you'll have fun while doing it, and you'll enjoy the journey. So I hope that helps, guys. Those tips have really helped me. Time blocking and linking pleasure to doing something, starting small if it's something I've been avoiding, cutting out all the non-essential stuff and only focusing on the essentials. There's a great book called Essentialism. I don't remember the author's name. I think it's Matt something, but I'll link for it in the description for you guys if you guys are interested. But it's a great book about focusing on just the essentials and cutting out everything else. And so I hope this video finds you well, guys. Let me know down below if this helps you in any way, and make sure to subscribe for more videos and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all have a great day.